Welcome back to today's video. Today we are back in Tomarang in The Sims 4 for rent pack. We are building it is a rental lot. It is a main house with kind of like a little granny suite or grandparents' house, whatever you want to call it. A little separate building that can be rented out. That's not attached to the main lot. As you see, we got the two different buildings going on. I am working on the first main one. I do the main building first. I do end up cutting out some of the floor plan just because that took me a hot minute to figure out. For some reason, I just couldn't get it to work the way I wanted it to. It just every time, I don't know if it was the stairs throwing me off or what it was, but it was just throwing me off. So I do end up cutting out some of the floor plan. But it is a 2-story, 2-bedroom, 1-bath house with I add all sorts of stuff in there. We'll get into that. And then the little granny suite or grandparent suite is 1 bedroom. I really wanted to use this front door. I just couldn't find a swatch that I was a big fan of for the main house. So I ended up going with this little laundry day one with the little flowers on it. I thought that was cute. I like the little flowers. We do add a new fence too. Get that going on here. It kind of helped divide up the two properties. And this lot is just gorgeous. I love the river outside, the little riverbank. I believe there's a fishing spot back there. I'm not 100% sure, but I think there is. Don't take my word on it, but it's possible. And here is where I just skip the furnishing and skip the floor plan. If I skip the furnishing, this would be a shorter video than it is. I skip the floor plan and start the furnishing. I really love the Home Chef Hustle counters. I don't know what about them, but I really do like them. Here, I was thinking about doing the separate oven and stovetop. I just felt like it took up too much space, so I ended up not doing that and just going with a stove rather than doing the stove / oven separately. But now we're going, for once I'm adding upper cabinets. I usually never add those, but here I am. Trying to figure out how I want it. Now the one that's behind the fridge kind of is a little pointless, but hey, we don't use them in the game anyway, right? They're just decoration, that's all it is. I do add a smoke alarm, or a fire detector. So hopefully if for some reason you decide to start a fire, your sim just feeling arsenic? Nope, not arsenic. Alright, because I'm thinking the word arson. I don't know. If your Sims want to play with fire, they can do it with a fire alarm. So firefighters show up safely, Alright, so now I did add a little island counter rather than a dining table. I went with an island, gives us a little bit more counter space. I put the sink over on the island as well, and I add the pressure cooker. Because that is one of our new appliances. In this new 4 rent pack, we got a couple new appliances. We got this little cooker, it's a pressure cooker. And then we got the 2 kettles, which I haven't used those yet. I haven't really played much with this pack. I've done a little bit of building, but I haven't really played. So I'm excited to get into the gameplay of it and just get into the nitty gritty and see how it is to be like a landlord and how to be a tenant and all that stuff. Because a lot of the stuff I've seen on it is of people playing as landlords. Nobody really playing as tenants. I'm a little excited to see how that goes. Can I break the rules? What happens if I break the rules? Can I laugh at the landlord's face when they come to collect the fine? Can I laugh in their face? Or do I have to pay them? Because these people will laugh in your face if they don't want to pay you. And then you just don't get your money. Why give me the option to collect my money if you're just gonna laugh at me? But, to each their own. It is what it is. So we finished the kitchen and we're on to our bathroom. Are we? We are on to the bathroom. Not sure why my door upstairs deleted, but it did, so I had to put it back. And I do use the new squatty potty. Or squatty toilet, whatever you want to call it. I just keep calling it squatty potty. I don't know what happens if your sim your sim is angry and tries to take an angry poop. Not exactly sure what happens. But it's another thing to figure out. Because I feel like with those squatting toilets, you can only really pee in them. How do you do number 2? But alas, that'll be something I'll have to figure out via gameplay. I think I change it. I don't think I leave that. Yeah. It feels weird adding a towel there when there is a towel. Excuse me, a towel on the shower. And then if you want a different hand towel, and maybe you like one of the big towels, just size down the big towel. It'll look fine. It looks like a little hand towel. And then there is a non-functional laundry basket. I did not add laundry to the pack. I just grabbed the laundry basket decor item that comes in, I believe, base game. I want to say. It's gonna be wrong, but I think it's base game. And then an old bath mat so your Sim's feet don't get the floor wet and you don't slip. It'd suck if your Sims would slip. I don't think they can, but it would suck, wouldn't it? And then the little living space. I did not leave a lot of room for a living room. So, whoops. I do just kind of squeeze it in up front here. It works. Pulling in some more of that green color. It works. It's small and cozy. You don't always need a grand living room. We're not bougie people. I mean, you might be. But hey, you can be bougie with a small living room. Anyway, are you guys excited for the holidays? I am. I gotta get some presents in the mail. I mail them out today, so hopefully they arrive by Christmas. They should. I don't see why not. But, you know, mail can take forever sometimes. Gotta get that in the mail. What else do I gotta do? I think that's mainly it, and then just some small stuff around the house. Get some chores done, which is always fun. At least I'm off work today. Yeah, I could be working, but it's alright. And then I wanted to add a coffee table, but I felt the coffee table didn't really fit. It felt like it was too tight of a space. Didn't look good. So I do get rid of it, and I end up putting a little speaker or boom, like radio in there. Do just size it up. It should still work. It just plays music. It's purely decorative and just plays music. Your Sims don't interact with it. So it should work just fine. Oh, I was so wanting to put a little desk under the stairs. I was gonna play test it and see if I could put one all the way under there, but I didn't, so I just kind of got a longer desk and pulled it out. But see here, I'm taking move objects off to see if it would still work, and I don't know if your Sims would be able to reach it with it being under the stairs like that. And then, so I just grabbed that desk from Horse Ranch, added in. I got a little bookcase. Well, the book item, it works just as a bookcase, and it functions like one, so rather than trying to fit a full bookcase in, we just put that one in. And I had to put move objects back on. Apparently Laura can't type the first time I tried to put it in, but it's fine. It is what it is. And then we're just adding some decor downstairs, getting the little thermostat. Getting a little thermostat on the wall so you can control what temperature your house is. And then I remembered that I put a porch in, and then I should probably add a back door. That would be, excuse me. I am still trying to get over this friggin' cold that I have. So, I think like the cold part is over. Like, I'm fine now. But I got this stupid cough that just will not go away. No, it is annoying. It's just there. And it won't go away. But other than that, I'm fine. It's great. Woo! So, we moved up. So we've moved upstairs, and I'm starting with the main bedroom that does have a giant balcony. I say giant. It's a decently sized balcony, if you ask me. And then I'm trying to get like lights over the side tables rather than doing actual lamps. I thought about doing the like hanging lights from the ceiling, getting one of the long ones. Those tend to look nice too, but I just kind of like the sconces on the wall better. I just thought they looked nice in this house. In the dresser, it's a little bit distressed, you know, add some character. The dresser's seen some things, alright? The dresser's seen some things. But that's okay. That's fine. And then, okay, because I was going to originally put the easel inside and then remembered I had this giant balcony. So I put it on the balcony instead. Because why not? It works just as fine. I like the balcony. And these poofs, I use those poofs in this house as kind of like a little side table ottoman type thing. But they're actually stools. They're in the chair category. They're a stool. Your Sims will sit on it. But I just kind of used it as, like I said, the little side table / ottoman type deal. Getting some lights outside so your Sims can hang out on the deck at night. I'm trying to think if I put columns in. I don't know. I hope I put columns in. That would be useful. It'd be nice if I put them in. What am I? Sorry, I'm pressing buttons. Sorry. I need to learn to not press buttons when I'm trying to do something. But buttons are just, they're just there, you know? Who doesn't like a good button press? I don't want to press a button on my keyboard and mess something up. That'd be my luck. I would just fudge it up. Anyway, now instead of doing a child's room, I added a toddler room. I don't do those too often, but I decided to do one in this build. We got a new chamber pot, which is essentially just a toddler potty that looks like a little pot. So I was like, toddler's room, and decided to do toddlers. I had the toddler bed, Blarfy, the stool from Growing Together, the chamber pot, the new tuk-tuk toy, and just some other toys and building blocks and stuff toddlers need. I did not add a high chair though. I don't tend to play with high chairs, so I tend to not add them. When I feed my toddler, I take the food out of the fridge and place it on the floor. I let my child grab it from the floor. Like, you know, at least the toddler is fed. At the very least, fed is best, right? Toddler is fed. But trying to put them in a high chair is just so annoying. It doesn't work right. Half the time, my toddler's stuck there. Everybody's screaming. Everybody's crying. Look, I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to deal with everybody crying. Let me just feed the kid, and we'll go about our day. Problem solved. That's what I do. Ooh, and this is where I remembered we had hopscotch. I haven't used it yet, so I don't know how well it works. Haven't used it. I've seen some people use it, but I've never used it. I also haven't played hopscotch in forever. And I don't think I ever played it correctly. I remember drawing it on the ground with chalk and then just hopping. I never threw a rock, which is apparently a thing you do with hopscotch. You throw a rock. What you do with that, I don't know. But you throw a rock and you go about your day. And you do a little hopping. I really should learn how to properly play hopscotch. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, I don't need to learn how to play hopscotch. Alright, now I was gonna size up a pot and put the tree in the pot. That way I could have the concrete there. But I thought it looked a little weird, so I just deleted a little corner of the tile and just stuck it as far in that corner as I could. So it's still in grass. And now we're on my least favorite part, the windows. I absolutely hate adding windows. They drives me insane. I just hate it. And I feel like my windows never look right, but it is what it is, you know? At least there's windows. I could have built a house with windows. A windowless house. But it's fine. I did it. We can see outside. Do you? Windows. The thing is, I love doing speed builds because I feel like when I'm recording and I'm trying to talk through as I'm recording, we're not supposed to talk about. But then I'm doing speed builds. I talk for 15, 16, 17, 30 minutes. And I can't figure out everything to talk about. Because you don't want me just sitting here saying, ah yes, I put down floor tile. I put down plant. I put down table. I could do that, but that would be rather boring. Well, I would think it would be rather boring. So, do you guys have any fun plans for the holidays? I gotta work on Christmas. That's my fun plans. I gotta work. No one really wants to work on Christmas, but alas, I have to. My job, I alternate holidays, so I was off Thanksgiving. So now I have to work Christmas. And then next year I should be off Thanksgiving, or work Thanksgiving and off Christmas. Should be anyway. Well, it's not too bad. I'll just celebrate Christmas when I get home because I go to work super early in the morning. I say super early. It's only like 6 a.m. But that's still pretty early. At least I think that's early. Oh. Here I was trying to put floor tile and I kept messing it up. So I was having a bit of a rough time trying to get that on there, alright? I don't know why it just wasn't working like how I wanted it to. But you know what? That sounds about right. Nothing ever works the way. And here I notice it looks weird on the bottom. But just don't look at it. Don't look up under the roof, alright? We'll be fine. Life will be good. We'll be alright. I like that orange color on the orangish red color of the roof tiles? Is that what we call them? Roof texture? The roof something or other, man. I like the I did add. Okay. Columns are on the back patio. We're good. I built this literally like 3 hours ago and I honestly couldn't remember if I put them there or not. I love that for me. I love that. Oh, and I was trying to figure out the new roof decor from the For Rent pack. I could not figure it out. So I did not, I did not add them in. It's fine. It's okay. Another time. Another one. And another one. Ooh, I think those lights are so pretty. I'm gonna unlock them from the night market. But if you go through build mode, or build directly from the world, you don't have to. Great. Ooh, now I'm trying to remember to add flooring and wallpaper. How nice. However, I did realize after I already uploaded it to the gallery that for some reason a few of my walls upstairs did not get the wallpaper of the rest of the room. Not sure why, but it didn't, so it's fine. It's fine. Just be prepared. There's a couple of panels of wallpaper missing. Oh, and here I was trying to figure out how to use this tile. Because it comes with, so there's different, oh god. So the floor tile comes with a couple different options. that have like a border on it on one side, a border on two sides. That way you can like frame out an area. But you can't just press the plus menu to like change swatches like you can on items. It just kept zooming in. So I was having to like click like here one by one on the swatch to figure out which one I wanted or which one was right. It's fine. And then I was trying to see if there was a way if I did Control F to do the triangle pieces so I can get the slant. If there was a way for me to get the that border so it didn't look like my tiles were just cut off. But no, did not work that way. And now I'm trying to remember to add paintings because I always feel like when I go through the builds, my walls are super bare. So I'm trying to add some paintings to make sure they're not. And then I was trying to figure out what to do with this wall. I wasn't quite sure what to put there. I was trying to make like a little gallery wall, but I was running out of fruit pictures. I only got so many options. And then, oh, that's right. I was looking for the broom and dustpan. I like that item. I've been adding it in recently. That's a nice item. And then I was just looking for stuff, man. I was just trying to figure out how to take up space with make it not seem as blank. And this is my solution. And I think it looks pretty nice. You can let me know in the comments below what you think. But I think it looks pretty nice. And then I'm back going through, now rather than going through the painting and art category, I've decided to look through the actual like wall hanging category. Because I don't look through there often. I don't remember those little fishies. I don't remember those. Those are nice. Who doesn't like a good little fishy? And a tapestry. Just trying to add some stuff in. Make up the walls. Make it look nice and lived in. I thought about almost trying to make like a little like coffee kitchenette area type thing. And then a giant movie theater sign. I totally thought about adding it. Don't know where it would have gone, but it would have been cool. Oh, and I remembered I needed to put tile in the bathroom. So I used some more new tile. Get that in there. I thought the growing together wall tile went really well with the floor tile. I like when stuff from across different packs work really well together. Did the kids' room, moving on to the main room. And then I was going through the wallpaper or paint kit category and was finding stuff that was like I didn't realize was in there that looked almost like tiles. And I was like, oh. Because they look like half the wall's painted, but then there's a little bit of tile on there. I don't know. It was nice. And then I went back through the wall decor category, was finding some good stuff. Oh yeah, I was like, I love that little like punch out like dinosaur thing. Or I guess that's an alligator. I don't know what that, I don't know, I think it's T-Rex. But like, in theory, if you weren't using it as decor and it was real life, you would like cut those out with like little pliers or scissors. And then you put them together and they're like a little figure. I think Gundam is like that. I think. Or I do know you can like buy some anime figures that you can put together that have kind of that same concept. Adding some pictures in the parents' room. And I'm just looking for stuff to take up space. I don't think I really found anything that I wanted to use, but it is what it is. We're just looking. So, this is the room where for some reason, I think it's because I was trying to do something and it didn't work out the way I was wanting to. But as you can see, This is the room where some of the walls don't get painted. Can you find which ones? Can you figure out where I fludged it up a bit? Because now that I'm watching it back, I can. Playing a game of spot the imperfections, but nice please. Be nice about it. Hey. So I think that's the first house done. Just adding a little bit of landscaping here by the fence. And I really do think that's it for, oh no. I gotta finish the outside patios. And then the first house will be done. I remember the bins. Indoor and outdoor. My knuckles popping. If you heard that. What am I trying to do here? Oh! Yeah, so I was gonna filter by for rent and add the trees that came with the pack. And, into the lot, then they'd match the world. This pack doesn't come with any landscaping. Granted, the island living ones work fine. Not sure about others. Like the palm trees and stuff work fine. But when I went through build mode in the last video, I didn't realize that this just come with landscaping. I don't know why that blew my mind. I just figured maybe it'd come with a tree or two. But no, there's nothing. I was a little shocked. Yeah. So now I'm finishing up this last back patio. I add some rocking chairs that took me a minute to find. There they are. One of the ones from Nifty Knitting, because I was going to add knitting in it. So might as well just use the rocking chairs from it. And then we move over, I think. Yep. Now we move over to the second house. It's a lot smaller. Does not take as long to do. And it is only 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom. And I do add, it was a last minute decision, but I do add the water heater and the electrical box. So your sim that owns the property can have that little bit of maintenance stuff. That's when I realized I made the bathroom huge. And then rather than wasting space, I just made the bathroom an ensuite, which is, okay, it's a 1 bedroom house. The only bathroom in an ensuite's fine. Might be a little annoying if guests come over and walk through your bedroom and get to the bathroom, but it's a 1 bedroom house. It's fine. And I turned that little 1 tile space that I had made, 1 tile wide space, into a little kitchenette type of area. Just so I just kind of don't waste space, and I can get a little bit of cabinets in there. It looks nice. I had the kettle, and so the other house has the pressure cooker. This house has the kettle. I haven't used either of them. I'm really excited to actually get in game and use them. But because I used to use the tea machine quite a bit, but I haven't used it in a while because my Sims just I don't make them drink anything. They don't need it. Your Sims don't need drinks to function. Even though they think they do when they go to your sink every 5 minutes to go get water. But at least they're more hydrated than, I think, the typical human. I don't think I've seen anyone drink more water than my Sim in my life. Which I don't know if that says a lot about people I know or about the Sims. But I do know people who only drink water. And that's it. Maybe a juice here or there, but their diet consists of just water. Which props to you, you're hydrated. I hate water. It's so hard for me to drink. I have to put a flavor packet in it or something. I can't just drink plain water. Unless it's frozen and it's thawed. But there's still a little bit of ice in there, so it's still ice cold. Yeah, the only way I'll drink water without flavor. Ice cold. Straight out of the freezer. I remember during the winter months, I used to keep a case of water in my car, let the water freeze, take it out, like a bottle out first thing in the morning, and then just start drinking on it throughout the day as it defrosts. Nice way to keep your water cold all day. Only works during the winter though. Summer wasn't as lucky, your water gets hot. Oh, I love this little plant here by the TV. Its name is Bob. I love it. Bob the plant. Check out my latest short on either my YouTube or check me out on TikTok. I do have a TikTok. I don't post there as often, but I do. But in a recent discovery of mine, I found out this plant's name is Bob. The Sims team did not know what plant it was, so they named it Bob. And I like Bob. Bob's a good little plant. Ooh, and then I went with mismatched crates for side tables. Oh, felt a little fun. Felt like doing something a little fun. So we went mismatched. And, I was trying to add a dresser, but the dresser I wanted to use felt too big. So I just went in with this little tiny skinny one. Your Sims should be able to walk around that perfectly fine. Oh, and I was trying to use a rug again, but it felt too close because I just put the rug in the living room. So I don't think I could have necessarily put it there, but I just went with a different rug. I almost added Jerry in that wall painting. I don't know if that painting is actually called Jerry or if I've just watched too much other sim YouTubers like James Turner and Dr. Gluon, and I just now call that painting Jerry. But in my mind, that painting's name is Jerry. That's who he is. And we like Jerry. Jerry's a good painting. Get the little overhang for the patio going. I don't think I really add anything to this patio though. I just leave it empty. But it's fine. It's fine. Because honestly, the Sims can use the other patio because I did not I left the patio, like at least the front patio, and the downstairs one is shared on the other house. But the upstairs deck or balcony is not shared because you have to go through the house to get that one. Right. So don't be alarmed if the second apartment walks over and starts knitting. You know, they might. Wouldn't hurt. Here I'm using that same tile I used over in the other house as kitchen, but I used a different swatch. And you could see me like individually placing each tile. So I had that nice border going around. Ooh, and I thought about using the palm leaf wallpaper in here just to match the rug. But it felt like it was gonna be a little much, you know? Felt like it was gonna be a lot. So I didn't do it. I just went with the plain white. And I could not figure out what I wanted in the bedroom, but we went with that swatch. And now for some art. I think I just added one more painting. I think. Yeah, I think that's the last one I add. Just because I couldn't really find anything else for the other spots. No, I forgot that air conditioner existed. And then I went to go put it in and realized it did not fit anywhere. So we went out, we didn't add that in. And then I was trying to find the water heater and electrical box. For some reason, I could not find it. I could find the non-functional ones. I don't know if my eyes just kept looking over it or what. Eventually, I do find it, like right there. See, I found it. but I just could not for the life of me find it. So I just add a little room on to this second house and slap them bad boys in there. Get them in there and add a door so you don't have to go through the house to get to them. And for some reason I know why I did that. Because the second house's foundation is only up by one tile. So in reality, your Sims don't need a staircase to walk up it. But I wanted a little patio there, so I was trying to do like the stair with the patio. Kind of like, without having to add a whole deck. But it wasn't working because the patio is only up one height. So your Sims don't need the stairs. That's why it did that. I got it. And then I realized it had been almost 2 hours and I had not saved. So finally click save. I need like a pop-up while I'm playing that says like save your game. And then yeah, I'm trying to add some landscaping, get some of that in. That is essentially today's video, guys. I hope you liked it. I do plan on actually playing the pack, playing as a landlord and whatnot. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. We're just doing some terrain paint now. But I hope you enjoyed today's video. Be sure to check out the description down below. There's some pretty cool links there. You should check them out. I stream on stream on Twitch sometimes, with TikTok, and I do post occasionally on Twitter. So if you'd like to check me out other places, be sure to go down to the description below and hit up those links. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and leave any comment suggestions or feedback in the comment section down below. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video in about 40 seconds because I don't know how to time things. One of these days I'll be good at it. Practice makes perfect. I thought the outro was going to take longer. This build is up on the gallery, Vixie_gaming, on the Sims 4 gallery. Be sure to check it out. Got some pretty cool builds there. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!